Some education background. I have a bachelor's of science with criminal justice and death investigation from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I started out my professional career as a dispatcher for a communications department, police department, Village of Brown Deer. Kind of stepped up, went to desk officer in that department, became a police officer in that department, found out maybe the hard way that I'm not suited to be a police officer, and knew that I loved dispatch, so I went back to dispatch. And prior to this job, I was the training coordinator for a communications center in Milwaukee County. And then family and I decided to move up near family, just found this job and it fit. I am the Portage County Emergency Medical Service Coordinator. With that position, Portage County is a little bit different in the state of Wisconsin and how we run our ambulance service. The county owns the ambulances throughout the county, as well as the equipment within the ambulances. That includes heart monitors, IV pumps, medical supplies, cots, you name it. Inside the ambulance, we own it and maintain it. We have service contracts with Stevens Point Fire Department, Amherst Fire District, and Plover Fire Department for personnel. Those personnel include paramedics as well as EMTs that provide service and help out citizens. So EMRS, emergency medical responder. Ultimately, the difference is training. EMR is, you're a member of the township. So that each town, there's 11 townships that have EMR programs within Portage County, and that is pretty much education hours. I believe the EMR education hours is approximately 100 hours. To get that, county does foot the bill for that. We are looking for first responders, and basically what that is a call comes into the 911 center in dispatch. Dispatch will page out whatever EMR group where that call is located. EMRs are the first responders on the scene. They're there to help with blood pressures, getting temperatures, doing it, basically the first assessment of the patient prior to our ambulances getting there. And that is pretty much a volunteer position, something that you could give back to your community that has supported you growing up. It's a really nice way to give thanks to the community and helping out in an easy way. Typically EMRs are not paid. Portage County does have a grant that we give out to our EMRs each year. And within that grant, they can use it for training, equipment. They do some type of retention program. So okay. Each township decides how they're gonna do that money. Some will pay per call. Some will, hey, you went on the majority of calls, here's a stipend. Mm-hmm. And they're allowed to do that, whatever they feel is best. And basically the grant supplements the town's budget for that. No, this is definitely not a money situation. This is, I want to give back. I want to help. I'm more of the person who wants to be a difference, make a difference in someone's life. And it might be something small where you can hold the door for someone and that might make someone's day, but this is possibly saving someone's life. I think we're seeing a shortage because people don't know about it. They may not hear about it anymore. There isn't the day and age of volunteerism is kind of fallen to the wayside, unfortunately. And I think it's really important to share, even at the high school level or even sooner than that, share opportunities. This would be if you became an EMR or emergency medical responder, it's a stepping stone. You can go so many places. It's a great resume builder. It's a great thing to put on college applications even, that, hey, I'm this, and it's a good starting point for anyone looking to start out in the world, in the real world per se. EMRs definitely can go anywhere. It could be you could stay on the path for you want to become an EMT and then a paramedic and then even a firefighter. You may want to become a police officer. You may want to become a corrections officer. It's a great stepping stone to start helping people and a resume builder just for those positions. Another great thing from EMRs is becoming a communications technician. That's another thing that not many people know. That's a great career. I did it for a number of years, and all of these positions we're talking about have great benefits, including, your parents may be thinking about retirement, including retirement benefits. When you're young, you don't think of those things, but at some point you have to start thinking about the future. There is a bond or a second family, and you see the same things. You've gone through the same experiences. It's like if you think about if you're into sports or band, choir, you guys go to competitions, you go play games, you're bonding with those people, you're spending time with them, and that's creating a family too. And it's the same idea when you're helping people and you see other people helping, and it makes you want to help more and see what you can do to help those people that are in the worst situation they probably have ever been in, and you're there to possibly save their lives. EMR is the first level.
Right.
Then there's just basic EMT, intermediate EMT, advanced EMT, then paramedic.
Okay.
And so paramedic are what you will see like running the ambulance within Portage County. You're going to get support. So like we were talking about a family, there's a tight-knit family on whatever department you're on or whatever group you're in. If you're in an EMR township, the tight-knit. But then there's the extended family, if you per se, and that's other departments, or you could go across the country and be wearing a shirt that says Stevens Point Fire Department or Town of Grant EMR, and someone sees that as like, oh, I work for this department, and then you share experiences, and it's a great talking point and getting to meet new people, and everyone has a mutual respect because they know that you've seen things that not everyone sees or wants to. So 16, you can talk to your local township. They can get you in contact, or you can contact me and I can give you that information to contact me via email, phone call, text message, and we can start looking at courses. You can even start courses that young. Typically, townships look at 18-year-olds just for insurance purposes to make sure that everything is covered for your safety. Yeah, so Stevens Point is the only department in Portage County that is, they have joint roles. So they're paramedic firefighters. Basically what that means is they can switch the hats. They can be a paramedic, they can be a firefighter. They actually can be both as well if the situation calls for it. The other providers we have are Amherst Fire District. They have one paramedic and then an EMT. So each of our ambulances have 2 personnel at all times. That's their minimum response. As a paramedic EMT, they may have advanced, they may have intermediate, they may have 2 paramedics depending on how the call or how the rotation works for their schedule. Plover is similar to Amherst, where they have 1 paramedic, EMT being the minimal. They could have 2. They are working for a more full 2 paramedic response at this time. So it definitely could call my office and give you ideas. There's even opportunities to even take the courses prior to 18, and then once you turn 18, you can go off and running. There's definitely things you can do at 16 that can help. And that might be even volunteer hours too, getting your foot in the door. hanging out at the firehouse, going to meetings, seeing different things that could help you if that's the way the route you want to take in life. Part of the issue that we're seeing is we're losing the community, the care of the community, the care of our elders, the care of everyone around you. I think, I'm not sure what caused us to lose that, but I think we've lost it and we need to find it again.